Welcome to Cowgirl Up, the podcast dedicated to elevating your mindset. I'm your host, Laurie Blickenstaff, certified mental performance coach at mentalgame101.com. Okay, so on Monday, we determined that your why is the engine behind everything. And then yesterday, we went deep into the truth that you were uniquely and intentionally designed for a purpose that is yours alone. Well, today I want to bring it home in a really practical way because knowing your why is powerful, but letting it actually guide how you live every day, well, that's where everything changes. Here's what I see happen with a lot of people. They get inspired, and me included, by the way. They feel that pull towards something bigger. They maybe even write down their purpose, and then Monday morning comes along and they're right back to the same thought patterns, the same self-talk, the same habits. And the why gets kind of filed away somewhere, and the what and that busyness takes over again. And I get it, because purpose can feel like a big, lofty idea, something you think about at a retreat or write in a journal. But what I want you to understand today is that your purpose is not meant to just live in a journal that you look at once in a great while. It's meant to be the filter for everything, like every thought, every word, every decision, and then your responses to setbacks. So here's a practical way to think about this. When a negative thought creeps in, and we've determined they always will, instead of just trading it for a power statement, you could try running it through your why first. Ask yourself, does this thought align with my why, with who God designed me to be and what He called me to do? If the answer is no, and most of the time it will be, then you already know it doesn't belong in your head. Research actually tells us that what we say to ourselves directly affects the way we behave. You've heard this on this podcast before. But here's what the research doesn't always tell us. The most powerful self-talk is the kind that's rooted in something you actually believe at your core. Not just a phrase you repeat, but a truth that's connected to your identity and your purpose. That's when it stops being an exercise and starts being a way of life. Think about it this way. Your purpose statement is essentially the most powerful power statement you have. So when I'm tempted to think that I'm not qualified enough, that nobody is listening, or that this is too hard, well, I run those thoughts through my purpose statement I shared yesterday, and you know what? They don't hold up. So the same goes for what you say out loud. Our words are either reinforcing our purpose or contradicting it. So when we speak doubt, comparison, or defeat, we're not just hurting our mindset, we're arguing against the very purpose that we were designed for. When you speak with intention, when those words line up with who God made you to be, you're literally cooperating with your own design. And the same goes for what you consume and listen to every day, which is exactly why you're here. So here's a simple challenge for today. Take your purpose, even if it's just like a rough idea in your head right now. It doesn't have to be perfect. And just ask yourself 3 questions throughout the day. Does what I'm thinking right now align with my purpose? Does what I'm saying reflect my purpose? Or does what I'm doing move me toward it? Now, if you'd like some help working through those questions, I've put together a purpose statement worksheet just for you. It's a simple guide that walks you through determining your unique gifts, who you're here to serve, and helps you put it all into words. So kind of like the exercise I did myself. I've made it easy for you to get it. Just head to the show notes, click the link. It'll sign you up for my email list, which I have kind of more in-depth things I share with my email list on a weekly basis. And you'll get that, and then you'll also get the purpose statement worksheet sent right to your inbox. And then come back tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Email me at Laurie@mentalgame101.com.